Hi, I'm Kevelyn.
Hi, I'm Kimberly.
And today we're reviewing Gravity.
Explorer's been hit. Explorer, do you read? Explorer, over. Explorer. Astronaut is off structure. Dr. Stone is off structure. Dr. Stone.
So, a few issues that I've noticed about the movie. Well, first, it seemed really, really short. As I got out the movie theaters, it was like it flashed by me. I was like, was this movie 30 minutes?
The thing is that good things don't last too long. And when you're having fun, you don't really notice.
Yeah,
Time
but at the same
speeds by,
time,
so-
like, you would think that this is supposed to be at least an hour and a half of a movie, and it's like, it felt like 30 minutes. I personally did not like that it was.
Yeah, but the thing is that if the movie is too long, people will complain about it like, oh, it was in the movie theater for so long. If it's too short, people still complain about it like, oh, it was there for like 5 minutes. But I thought it was a pretty great movie. Like, the cinematic value was awesome. Like, they basically showed off what you could do with, like, CGI and a green screen and effects, which is pretty awesome.
They depended too much on the graphics. They paid too much attention to that instead of adding, like, a good plot, a good storyline, adding more.
That's basically what all superhero movies are like that. They only focus on the graphics.
But the thing with superhero movies is that at least you know their story when they're getting into that movie, and then they show a little story throughout. Like, you see the plot that's going on. And Gravity is just like, okay, you're in space. Sandra Bullock was pretty much hyperventilating throughout the whole movie. It felt like the script was made in 20 minutes.
But the thing is that Gravity, the main focus of it is you're put in space.
That's the thing.
They're alone. Once you realize that the whole team is basically dead and she's the only one there, she's depending on herself. She has no way of communicating to base. So, and the thing is that if you give a backstory to it, that'd be Gravity 1, and then that's Gravity 2, and then that's Gravity 3, and then there's no point. Gravity loses its meaning.
George Clooney was the same character he is in every other movie, and he dies quickly, and the movie felt too short.
Well, I think Sandra Bullock did an awesome job acting. Cause
she was hyperventilating most of the movie.
She was hyperventilating to, like, what would you be doing if you were there?
All right, but at the same time,
you're telling me you're freaking out, like, you're spinning like this.
George Clooney was pretty calm.
Well, obviously, because in the movie he was like, he already did that. He was trained. He was retiring. She's brand new doctor, and it was her idea to go up there because it was her, like, her plan. It was her idea, her invention. She was the one that had to go up there. So obviously, you know, she's a newcomer to that. Sound also played an awesome part in the movie. Because the thing is that it's in 3D, and if you saw it in IMAX, you see it and you hear the little pieces of metal coming to you.
That's a pretty good
like
point.
That adds like that. You're frightened for her because you feel like she's gonna end up just dying like right there on the spot. Like, there's plenty of times in the movie where I was like, oh, this is the end. Like, she dies. This is the end.
The suspense got really weak though towards the movie. It's just like you expected something bad to happen after so many times. Oh, George Clooney helped her out. Okay, maybe she can go into the escape shuttle and leave. But then something else happens, and then. All right, cool, it's going good again. Eventually people still expect that something bad is gonna happen again, and it keeps happening. I wouldn't have not been surprised if when she landed on that ground in Earth that a shark would have came out of nowhere and just eaten her. That's how much of, like, really weak the suspense got. I was just like, okay, is she gonna get eaten by a shark now, or stung by jellyfish, drowned? Does she know how to swim?
I actually do want to know what happened after she landed, because she basically landed in, like
where was she gonna go next? She landed
in no man's land. Like, how are you gonna get in contact with base? It would be nice if there was like Gravity 2 and everything.
It would make
to find out what happened. Who know? Like, they left everything in space.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
How are they gonna recover everything? All the equipment that was lost, all the satellites and all that.
And I think it was crazy how when you see that the team is dying and everything like that, they grabbed the other guy that was there that was having fun, and he was like, oh, look, you know, this is so cool.
But he died
like,
with
they
a hole in
show
his face.
like, it's crazy. I thought that was just like, that added the fear, that gave viewers the fear, like, this could happen to you.
But eventually the fear stopped when you kept seeing
like,
how
here, like right there in his eye and half his face, you see the world right through it, which is like, you're basically like, you're fighting for yourself. So yeah, this is our review on Gravity. Thanks for watching.